Here they come. Right up into the chair, that's the little boy. His name is Pemi, and this is Echo, the little girl. They come from two widely separated locations. That little boy came from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. The little girl here came from Farmington, Pennsylvania. They arrived here in early March, and they only weighed about 12 pounds each. Now, this little girl tips the scale at 43 pounds. The little boy tips the scale at 52 pounds. And at 5 months of age. Truly miniature little bears. Wiry coats and glossy blue-black hair. Hers is wiry. His is a little bit softer. Careful with those teeth. And they do have needle-sharp teeth and claws. And they also have the shortest temper on record. And that's the time that we like to teach and train them for show work. Oh, she's very curious, as they all are. They get in here and all they want to do is play. Very difficult to get a show to get going. As soon as we start to accomplish something, the other cub comes along and ruins the stunt. And that's the way it works. Oh, yes, but they like
He's got to learn to back up.
And milk. And a little bit of cheese from time to time. No, we don't need any help over here. I think they have it. Never come with me, though. No, we better watch out. Don't lift his wallet. Sweetheart, I would like you to try a few turnarounds. Could you please? A little dance, perhaps? Oh, you can do it. No, you lost interest. They come in and act like puppy bears.
They're
Nothing but
unpredictable.
pandemonium. And they have to check out each and every smell that they find in here. They want to know who's been in here before them. Oh, and I'll carry you over here to get you out of the way. Whatever you do, don't play with the scale. No, I say don't play with the scale. No, you don't have to do that. The other bears might not like it if you adjust their weights. Aren't they cute? Wouldn't you like to take one home with you?
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's a long car ride home with two cubby bears, let me tell you. Yep. They're crying, and they're scratching, and they're talking, and they're fighting, and all they want... Oh! Yep, that wasn't a good choice. Yeah, that's the scale, and I told you not to do that. Could you please follow me? No, don't hang on to the scale. What do we get? 48 pounds. You've gained a few. Darling, I don't know what it is that you eat to gain so much weight. No, they don't need you over there. You can trust me on that. I'd rather have you over here. Here, if you'll hold this, I'm going to break out the best stuff she likes, which is prunes. Oh, that little girl likes prunes. Yes, she does. And they help to keep her regular. I'd like to work with a couple of rollovers. People often ask us, do they bite? Do they scratch? Yes, they do. And every day we're going home with fresh marks to remember the day with. They'll bite right through your pants and shred them. And they leave big furrows in your arm with their claws. But eventually, folks, as time goes on, they become older and they become more docile. And they learn how to separate the food from the fingers. That's very important. My first experience with cubby bears was right here in the ring. My father had a picture taken. He had two cubby bears, Sapphire and Pearl. I was 2.5 years of age. I was drinking my baby bottle, I guess, and they were too. Later, as time went on, we had cubby bears in the kitchen of our home. When I was in high school, we had a little cubby bear by the name of Moxie. She came from Vermont. She had been abandoned by her mother out in the woods because she was a very sickly little girl. And the Fish and Game Department in Vermont worked a deal with the Fish and Game Department here in New Hampshire. And we were able to nurse that little cubby bear back to health. And she's still with us. She's 15 years of age. That will stay with him for his entire life. It's common for black bears to have white B's on their chest, especially the males. But sometimes females have it as well. Yes, you're a cutie. Now these two cubby bears are staying up at Maureen's cabin in special quarters. And every morning, right before work, We walk them down along the edge of the road on leashes. You know, that's quite an experience walking cubby bears either through the woods or along someone's lawn. They're not like walking a dog. They can climb trees. And they're rather difficult to get back down and out. Careful. Now folks, we're running out of time, so I want to make this announcement. We have a supply of these blue cards. We hand these out after the show, right over here. These are given to us by the Fish and Game Department here in New Hampshire. They have a program called Something's Brewing in New Hampshire. It's a program to raise awareness about black bears out there at large. You know, some of them aren't too far away from where you're seated or standing. We had a mother and 2 cubs across the street just about a week ago. We urge you, while you're up here in the White Mountains, if you see black bears, stay away from them. Don't try to feed them. Don't try to get close. Don't offer up a family member to go and have a picture taken with a nice bear. It ends badly for all those involved. The bears learn bad behavior, and then the highest penalty is paid by the bear. They lose their lives because of it. Folks, the train ride leaves in about 5 minutes right up here for those that would like to take it. And then next up, here at the ring at 1 o'clock, the Saranian Family Circus. You don't want to miss it. Thank you all for coming and enjoy the rest of your day here at Park Circus.